That's that Cameron. What's going on, y'all? You live on the Wake Up with Bcooper. And we got a special guest in the building, my very good friend, Sister Soul singer. Give it up for Rue Brown, everybody. Give it up for Rue Brown. Say hi to the people, Rue.
How y'all doing? I'm very glad to be here.
Thank you. Listen, I appreciate you coming. You have been doing a lot of work. The last time I seen you, you was at a fundraiser event for
was it 50 men?
Yes, 500 men. You was at the 500.
Yeah. It's a lot more than 50.
I know, right? You was at the 500 men Making a Difference organization.
Yes.
And you came through for Sophie. And when I heard you sing, I was just like, yo, Sophie, who is this sister? The soul that you brought in the building. You had a guitarist. What was his name again?
Tim Shipman.
Tim Shipman was dope. So what you been up to? What's going on?
Woo, I got a lot going on. First of all, I'm hot.
Yeah, it's blazing outside.
You got great air conditioning here. So I'm cool.
Thank you. We try.
Yes. But I'm working on my finishing up my EP. That I'm gonna be releasing early fall, hopefully first week of September, but I'm not going to hold myself to dates just yet, but early fall. It's called Yesterday. So I've been in the studio really getting that all smoothed out, and it's going to be a live project. So there's a lot of nipping and tucking and coming back to it. But meanwhile, I've just been doing that, and I haven't been performing as much because I'm trying to just focus on where I need to be. Yeah. But I do have aura sessions that I run. That's a jam session.
Oh, okay. Where's that at?
It's at the Bowery Electric.
Yes, we talked about that. We talked about that. How's that been going? It looks pretty dope from the videos I've been seeing. The clips.
It's been going good. We got a lot of different kind of musicians that come through every month. Jazz, soul, hip hop, funk, all kinds of ages. We always have visual artists there and dancers there, and we have a dope DJ. Shout out to DJ Pudge.
Shout out to
and Family Tree. That's the band, the house band, and we just been rocking out. It's been going really well.
That's dope. Yeah. That's dope. So let me ask you. In this era, in the way music is, a lot of times when I interview artists, they don't want to be put in a box. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, well, if the music sounds like a certain thing, that's what it is. Do you consider yourself a soul singer?
I definitely consider myself soulful.
Okay.
I think that my style is a little bit more eclectic than just putting it in a, if you want to talk boxes, soul box, because, I'm the type of artist that just really performs from the energy that I'm creating in that moment.
Got you.
And sometimes that causes me to want to rap. Sometimes it causes me to want to belt, to sing something bluesy. You know what I mean? I just feel where I'm at. So I'm trying to translate those boxes and not, you know what I mean? I dance as well.
Yeah, I seen that.
And it's not just, dance because I want to put dance to my music. It's dance because I've been trained to dance, since I was 5 years old. So, those things all meshing together. I don't know what you call that.
Yeah,
it's just somebody that's, trying to be lit.
Got you. I feel you. That's dope.
That's my box.
That's your box. You're in the lit box.
I'm in the lit box.
Nah, that's a good look. That's a good look. But, I love the type of music that you make. And a lot of the artists that I listen to, like Joey Badass, as far as rappers, Janelle Monáe, who is probably what we would consider, established or just, more successful in her career. Mm-hmm. I just don't like the fact that we only can really get soulful music or lit music in the sense that you just coined that phrase at Afropunk and things like that. So what do you think we're missing when it comes to that type of music having a bigger platform? Why do you think people not listening to it? Or not even not listening? Let me not say that. Because people are listening to it, right?
Yeah.
Why is it not considered mainstream?
Well, because mainstream isn't pushing it. It's just that simple, mainstream, people, they're aware that people are still out here making amazing music, that's deeply felt, deeply constructed. But, any industry has layers, so I think that certain people that make the kind of music that I'm trying to make and the messages that I'm trying to put inside of my music, that it might not be ever considered mainstream, but that's okay. That's okay, because I'm not out here making something so it can be branded and stamped and burned into, the ground. I'm just trying to do me, you know.
Yeah,
so however high it floats on a market, as high as it can go, then that's ill. But you know what I mean? Like, I think we have to try to consider if people are still listening to R&B or soul music. They definitely are.
Yeah.
You know, Tyrese just came back and did.
Yeah,
he's like,
dope.
Stop playing. Usher's out here still killing the game. Brandy, and you know what I mean. And they're also moving into different areas. You know, just like Brandy just did Chicago. You know, Usher acts and things like that. We have to like stop boxing things. Period. You know.
Yeah.
Soul music is still here.
Dope.
Just like hip hop is still here.
Dope.
You know what I mean? And jazz and funk and blues and all that.
Yeah. So when you create, right, because you said earlier that, you know, you're into like, you know, the dance. How long have you been doing that? Like, how long have you been doing dancing?
Oh, I've been dancing for, I guess, about 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and I trained in ballet, modern, a few styles of modern. Went to all, you know, conservatories. I went to SUNY Purchase for conservatory.
Okay, shout out to
dance.
SUNY Purchase. I'm supposed to
shout
go
out
there.
to SUNY Purchase.
People don't know I'm a musician on the low. I play trumpet. I was supposed to be there with John Faddis, but you know.
Yeah. SUNY Purchase has an amazing music program.
Nah, they do.
I was not in the music program. I was in the dance department. You know, I was following a different focus at that point. But, you know, so it's like when I want to bring that aesthetic to the stage, it's going to have a different energy over it. It's not dancing because, it's cool like that an artist dance and you should dance to your music. It's like, nah, I already been doing this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know what you're doing.
It's
You
almost
popping.
reverse. Like I'm putting the music to the movement.
Yeah.
You know, almost. So
yeah, and so you know, speaking of the dance and, you know, adding the dance to the music, I seen the video. The video's dope for the new single Break.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
It was like real retro in a sense that I you know, I like the whole black and white feel. What inspired you to like bring that type of look in today's like market?
You know what's interesting about it is that all I knew is I wanted it to be black and white, clean, fun, and you know, just bring the energy to the song. I think all the other parts were just what they were, and that's just how people are taking it. Like, you know, people keep hitting me and they're like, it's so 90s, it's so fresh, it's something I haven't. I'm like, really? Okay, I didn't know it was giving that, you know, feel off, you know. So I guess that, you know, through the dances that I use, we all just dressed how we dressed, you know. There was no styling. It was like, okay, black and white, wear something cool, bring two outfits. And we, you know, we did the choreography and stuff, and all the dancers I invited are people I've known through the dance industry. They're friends of mine.
And
you
had a lot of people there too.
Yes, like, my homies. I'm a dancer, you know, as well.
Dope.
So I just was like, yo, it's about that time. I need you to come through and, you know, get busy on the camera real quick.
Got you.
And that's just how we did it. Ended up being like a party, actually.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. I was just like, yo, this is like a real 90s type of feel. It was good though. I like the energy of it. Who was the director of the shoot?
His name is Govelius. And he's an up and coming director. He's very, very good. He's also an artist. And he just like dropped some records, faders covering him. He's kind of getting some shine. So I think he's gonna be like one of those transcending, you know, like artists that are gonna be very well versed in direction and camera work and all that stuff, and also music. He's a producer. He makes his own music. He raps. He's like just energetically, you know, a person you want in the room working with you. I like that.
I like that. So I see that you have been producing your own reality show.
Oh yeah.
I said, yo, Rue is crazy.
Lord.
So talk to me about that. First of all, how did you decide to just do that? I like the concept.
Thank you.
I think that is really organic, and it kind of like the way you're filming it, right, is like dope in a sense because you are like really allowing people into your world. And I know it probably just started out something like, you know what, let me just do this. And it looks like now you're kind of like, okay, this is something, people are reacting to it. How did you come up with doing that?
Well, really, I'm creating, like I said, the EP is going to be called Yesterday. And I really had spent a lot of time trying to decide what vein I wanted people to understand about what the project was going to be about. And really, all I wanted to do in this project is explain a day through my eyes. You know what I mean? Like, however you perceive it, you know, my internal feelings, my external, things that are coming at me, and just how I'm responding to it. And a lot of the footage that I'm using for yesterday, I've had.
Okay.
I like shooting, I like I have this tag. I call myself Ike Lee because I think it's funny. You know what I mean? But I just
I'm afraid to ask you, what's Ike? Where you get the Ike from?
Because Spike Lee is a big.
Got you.
I love Spike Lee.
I thought you were talking about Ike and Tina Turner.
No. I love Spike Lee. Shout out to Ike Turner. Yeah, he's legendary. But it came, because I just like shooting things. So I just had all this footage, and I was like, this would be a good opportunity for me to let people understand who I am, because people who know me know I'm a wild card. I'm a wild card. So it's
what makes you a wild card?
I don't know. It's best to ask people around me, probably because she do stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm easygoing. I'm chill. I'm spontaneous. Mm-hmm. I just like to be vibrant. You know what I mean? So you never know what you're gonna get from me. You know. But I think that people should be allowed to see that. And sometimes as artists, we have this veil that's created with the branding we're trying to do to just get stuff out. And you have this perception of people, and then you see them, and you're like,
yeah, they not like
whoa,
that.
you know what I mean? So I wanted to skip that step.
Yeah,
this is what you get. This is what it is.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Listen to the music. I would love that, know?
So it seemed like when you first started to do it, it was just something, you know what? I'm going to do it. But now, as the episodes go on, because I was able to watch all of the episodes, it seems like you're like, okay, I'm getting traction on this, and I'm making it a bit more serious. So are you, at this point, kind of creating scenes and making sure that people really get to see who Rue Brown is?
I'm not creating scenes. I'm basing all the episodes off of vibes that I want people to know. You know what I mean? I wanted them to introduce them to my friends, people that I'm gonna be around. You know what I mean? The band that I'm working with, the producers. Parts of my love life. So you just know, what's going on. I wasn't gonna bring that out there, but my dog. And definitely the making of the music, because a lot of us making this music, because it was a live project, we filmed it, you know what I mean? So we're going to, as we get closer to the release of the project, start seeing that transpire, so you can see who is making the music, who's on the drums, who's playing the keys, introduce you to these people, and see a little bit more about them than you usually see from a band,
Got you. Speaking of that, having a band, how the hell you keep your band together?
We are good friends, and we keep each other together. We check each other, and you need to be checked, and just on, work ethics sometimes, and just how we make sure that we're not blurring the friendship line, and making sure we still stay professional, which is always a challenge with friends.
Definitely a challenge.
But they're great players, and I love them, and they love me back, and so we just make, good music together.
So are you do you produce most of your music, or is it a collective as far as the sound goes? Yeah,
it's definitely a collective. I have one or two that I could say I probably produced by myself, on my situation, and brought it to the band and helped me develop it. But they always are throwing ideas. We're always co-writing, so that's mostly the vibe. It's everybody's just throwing in parts, and we just make it together.
That's dope. Dope. So do you ever imagine yourself rocking the Afro-punk stage?
Oh, hell yeah. Afro-punk needs to, you know what I mean? Sign up Rue Brown. I'm trying to find out, how soon I'm gonna be able to do that, but I'm the type of person that just lets energy take care of itself. I think I'll find my way right there when I'm supposed to be there. Got you.
And
it's gonna be popping.
Got you. I feel you. So speaking of stage, where are some of the places your music is taking you?
I've gone to Jamaican Jazz and Blues Festival.
Oh, dope.
I've done all these things through SOBs, and I've done the circuit. I think that all of us have to pay dues, especially in New York City. There's certain places you have to go before people, Sullivan Hall. I don't even know if they're still open, but it used to be I
think they are.
Are they still there?
Yeah, I think they were having a little trouble for a minute, but I think they was able to work it out. I'm not too sure, but we could definitely check that out. Yeah.
Well, shout out to Sullivan Hall if you're still around. But just all these little, these quirky places that have just let me meet work that's very, very good, but they're just small right now. You know what I mean? Or just not even unknown. They're just independent, actually. But I've just gotten to get so much support from people. That's really what I could say. My music is taking me, like, because I'm still very young at making music.
Yeah, got you.
But I've had such a good journey of people actually believing in what I'm doing. And that has been the biggest travel, like time travel for me personally. It's like, wow, like I just started out trying to figure this out and people are really into it and I can continue, and just stage, wherever.
What made you want to start singing? Like, when did you realize that, I'm really good at this. Let me make this something that I take serious, opposed to like making the dance the forefront of your career?
I actually, the year I would consider myself taking myself seriously was the year my mom passed. My mom passed in 2012. Yeah. And my mother was a jazz and blues singer. She did all types of media. She did radio. She did TV. So I just grew up in that. And one of the last things she told me was to use my voice. And she always pushed me to sing and told me, you have a great voice. Why don't you sing? I'm like, I'm a dancer, Mom.
Yeah, got you.
Stop pressing it. I didn't see myself as an artist.
Yeah.
I didn't see myself being that important to people. You know what I mean? I just knew I could dance well. But after she passed, it was almost like she left to give me a real purpose and say, wait a minute, like, maybe I need to, deal with this in a different way. And I started writing songs because I was dealing with pain.
Yeah, got you.
And it just turned into something that opened me up, and I got a whole act together. Like, this is making me feel good, and this is making other people feel good, and maybe it can help them out of something that it just helped me out of.
Got
you know what I mean?
That's dope. That's dope. So how did you come up with the concept for Break? So Break is like, explain Break to me, like the feel, the vibe, what you kind of like want people to take from it, because it's very simple and the wording and things like that. So what was the like inspiration behind it, and what do you want people to take away from it?
I want people to take away from it fun, take a break, a little lightheartedness. You know what I mean? I think the word break has so many terms, in different like ways you can look at it. And as a dancer as well, break dancing and breaks in the music and, break up to make up and, you know what I mean? Sit down somewhere, relax, have a seat. You know what I mean? All those things is what I want people to take from it. Whatever they're feeling, I'm sure they'll hear it differently. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if they're in a party, they're probably like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? This is like me dancing. Break up to make up, maybe they'll hear that part of it, the song. So I try to write like that. Just like open, like you interpret it how you take it.
Gotcha. So with that said, I'm going to go to the record.
Okay.
We're going to play Rue Brown's first single of her new EP that's going to be dropping soon. Look, you thought I was going to say September, right?
Yeah, we might as well say September.
That's going to be dropping soon. This is Break.
Yeah. Take a break now. Yeah. Break one. Break one, break one. Break one, break round. Get your break on. Yeah. Break. Take a break from me. Break. Take a break from me. First we break up, and you take a break from me. Can we make up? Ooh, break. Take a break from me. Break. Take a break from me. First we break up, and you take a break from me. Can we make up? Ooh. These are the breaks. 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 Can you take a break? These are the breaks. Can you take a break? Popping a bottle or something. These are the breaks. Everybody in the planet, put your hands together, damn it. Hands in the air, in the air. Everybody in the planet, put your hands together, damn it. Hands in the air, in the air. Everybody on the planet, put your hands together, damn it. Hands in the air, in the air. Everybody on the planet, put your hands in the air, and just break. Take a break from me. Won't you take a break? Take a and you take a break from me. Can we make up? Can we? Ooh, break. Take a break. Take a break from me. Break. Take a break from me. First we break up, and you take a break from me. Can we make up? These are the breaks. 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 We are the breaks. You know we got the breaks. Put your hands in the air if you gotta do. These are the breaks. These are the breaks. Now, just break. Just break. Now, just break. Now, just break. These are the breaks. Just break. Now, just break. Now, just break. These are the breaks. Just break. Now, just break. Now, just break. These are the breaks.
She said you go to one place.
Take a break. Break. Take a break from me. First we break up, and you take a break from me. Can we make up? Ooh, break. Take a break from me. Break. Take a break from me. First we break up, and you take a break from me. Can we make up? Now just break. Now just break. Now just break. These are the breaks. Now just break. Now just break. Now just break. These are the breaks. Now just break. Now just break.
That Rue Brown breaks, yo. Sis, that joint is dope.
You like that?
I really like it. And the thing is that I need everybody right now to go to YouTube. Make sure you click
YouTube.
Go to YouTube. Make sure you click on that video. I know you heard the song, but we're able to watch the video here. And every time I watch that video, I'm like super inspired because it's just a good vibe and it's simple. Like
I appreciate
it's just
that.
a break, you know. And
it's just a break.
Exactly.
That's it.
And it is about what things mean to you about breaking, whether it's breaking up and so on and so forth. So that was a dope record.
Thank you.
So EP supposed to be dropping soon. What other songs do you have? What are you working with? Any musicians or artists that people need to know about?
Oh, I'm working with a lot of people. People need to know about.
Yes, let's talk about that.
I don't know if naming names right now, if that would perk people's ears up because people are so namers right now.
Yeah.
But the musicians are dope.
Yeah.
I do have another record that I'm about to drop with a guy named Johnny Voltic. It's called Strangest Things. And we're about to drop a video for that very soon.
Dope.
I haven't decided on the date just yet, but it might be coming at the end of this month.
Yeah, let us know.
I'll let you know.
Maybe the Wake Up can like host a screening for it.
Come on, screenings. Yeah, I would love that.
We could do that.
Yeah, shout out to Johnny. He's out in the UK right now. That's my boy. He's an MC. He's dope. He just did a huge thing with Pepsi.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's doing some good work. He moved over there last year.
Dope.
And he's like over there holding it down for the other side of our team. So shout outs to the UK and Johnny Voltic.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna drop that record very soon, and just gonna put some singles out until I'm all gathered.
Yeah, I think this is just my advice to you. I mean, I'm a visual guy. I love music, but I think that if you was to, with the EP, was to create videos for every song. So how many songs is gonna be on the EP?
It's gonna be probably only like 5.
Yeah, if you was to create almost like take Yesterday and make it like a video type of thing, because this vibe here is something that needs to be seen. I think that would be dope too.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I turn on Beyonce.
There you go.
You know what
there
I
you
mean?
go. Just minus the lemonade.
Ruance.
Yeah, Ruance. We're gonna do that. That's dope. That's gonna be your hashtag. I'm gonna put that as your hashtag.
Hashtag Ruance.
Ruance. That's the new phrase, y'all.
I'm with
so
that.
where are you from? Because I hear an accent, right?
I'm from DC.
You from DC?
I'm from DC, Uptown.
Wow, that's dope. So has that sound? Because I know they have like, Wale is from DC. They talk about the Geechee sound. Is that from DC?
No, Geechee is from South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
But I know a lot of people may be referencing that because a lot of people from North Carolina and South Carolina migrate to DC. So maybe that is where a little bit of the accent comes from. But yeah, people out here always messing with me like, oh my God, where are you from? Like, I'm from DC. And then when I go back home to DC, now they're like, oh, you sound like you
got that
from
New York accent, yeah.
So I'm just a girl in the middle at this point. But yeah, I'm from DC though.
What made you decide to come to New York?
Oh, I just stayed here after college. Like I said, I went to Purchase.
Yeah.
And then I just stayed here because there was work here.
Yeah, got you. So that whole Bowery situation that you have where you do the once a month on Wednesdays, how has that been going? And do you have is it like an open mic or is it just your stage is something that you do with your band every single month?
Yeah, it's a jam session with featured acts.
Oh, okay.
We originally started out as just a jam. We started at Amarachi Lounge. Shout outs to Amarachi Lounge.
Okay, which one? The one by the Brooklyn, by the bridge?
Yes, it's by the bridge now. They're a restaurant now, but they still have like live music and stuff there. It's very nice and very good food.
Yeah, I've been there a couple of times.
Yeah, very good food. But we started at his original spot, which was a bar with a back room that had like a live room. And it was right on Franklin Street in Brooklyn. Franklin Avenue.
Yeah.
So we started there as just a jam, but when we moved out into the city, we realized that maybe having some featured acts would help us, to get people coming knowing who we were. So that started working out and it gave the artists a good platform to be able to, have different audience to perform in front of, sell their merch. And that's just what we're doing. We have an awesome band, Family Tree.
Okay.
With David Frazier Jr. on drums, Dominic Masana on bass. We have Phil Facanti on guitar for a while now. We have Davey Levitan on guitar as well. And then we have, we call him Fire Mike, but Mike Zeffiro on keys. And I host, and, they back me up they are the whole backbone, you know what I mean? Like, they're great musicians.
So do you guys do cover records or?
Yeah, they put sets together. They put sets together. They rock out. And then we just open it up to the audience and just, we have a sign-up sheet. You can come sign up on the list, jam with the band, or bring your MP3 or something and rock out. But we prefer band play, because it's meant to be like interactive band play.
Yeah, definitely.
So we like that, yeah.
So, and the guys probably know mostly all of the records, so if somebody want to come and spit a freestyle, they could throw a beat, things like that.
Yeah, they're good.
That's a dope vibe. That's a dope vibe. And when is the next one? Is it coming up or is it in September?
The next one, I believe it offhand is September the 7th, but it's the first Wednesday.
First Wednesday of every month.
Yeah.
First Wednesday of every single month. That's dope,
at the Bowery Electric. Come through. It's only $5. We're there from 11 to 4 a.m. Dance on the floor, get you a cocktail, hear some good music, meet some cool people. Very, very chill. Very good vibes.
Got you. So I got a tough question for you.
Okay.
It's not really tough.
Okay.
I think I got two tough questions, but the first one is not that tough.
Okay.
What is one thing that people don't know about Rue Brown?
One thing people...
Or one talent that you have that nobody knows about.
Oh, a talent that I have that nobody knows about. Maybe cooking. Not nobody, because see, my friends come over all the time.
They always eating?
Always eating, but I guess that's something that externally people that don't know me very well wouldn't expect that I cook.
Oh, like you don't have the cooking face. Like you don't
maybe I don't, because I'm so small. People are like, what? You can't
What dish?
Cook.
What's your favorite dish that you can make?
Salmon cakes.
You can make salmon cakes.
I can throw down on some salmon cakes.
So the next time you come to the radio show, you're going to bring salmon.
I'll bring you some
that
salmon
was a setup
cakes.
question.
I bring them.
I bet.
You're going to be hooked too.
Bet. And I think my next question is being an artist, one of the things, or being just a person that has a brand or is a public figure, it's hard to be in relationships. How do you balance your music, the love, the discipline, the amount of time you have to put into it with balancing relationships?
I think the best thing for any artist to have balance in a relationship is probably to be with another artist who understands, really what it takes.
Yeah.
How sometimes you're not fully able to focus on them because you have to focus on so many other things.
Yeah.
But I just think really having just a good supportive person
Yeah.
Period.
And how do you balance? Like, how do you find time, right? So being a creator, I know that it's times you probably go into space and it's just like, my presence is here.
Yes.
Hold on, boo.
Yes.
How do you will yourself in to kind of like bring yourself back to give that person so that they feel like they're a part of it?
I think creating a lot. I do. I could be doing better at that. I could be doing a lot better. God help me. But I think that creating together is a good thing. Creating things together and getting recognition through your creations from each other, you know, is very good. It's a very good support system to say, like, I have your back, you have mine. Yeah. You know, I'll throw in my 2 cents with this thing you need help on. You throw in your 2 cents because it keeps it like you're really involved and invested in the work. Because sometimes I think people can get lost or pulled or detached away from each other's work as lovers. Sometimes you're like, yeah, what did you do again today at work?
I got you.
What's going on? But in the artist world, I think you have a lot more of an opportunity to really connect spiritually in that place. Like, help me create this.
So it's safe to say you won't ever date a lawyer.
Oh, no, that's not safe to say.
Okay.
Because lawyers got 401ks.
I got you.
So that's not safe to say. Lawyers, I don't discriminate.
No discrimination.
Yeah.
But you would rather somebody who kind of like is, if they're not in the arts, to kind of like understand it to the point where they can support you and give you the space, because creation is like a lot, right? Like when you are trying to build something, build platforms, you need to go in that construction room and may not come out for a few days and be okay where you're not getting dishes thrown at you and things like that.
Yeah,
so,
and sometimes the construction room is that relationship.
Yeah, gotcha.
And you know, I think for a lot of artists, that's where a lot of the creation comes about. It's like, okay, well, here we go again. Let me write about this time. Maybe I can make this into a reggae song. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like that's the flip of the coin. But I think a support system on any level, no matter what you do, is really what you need. Just somebody who is supportive, because they understand sometimes you're gonna need that space, that creative space.
Dope.
Yeah,
that's good. So tell everybody where they can find you at. Like your social media handles, website, and all that stuff. Okay.
First, you can find me on RueBrown.com. That's everything. And then if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm at RueBrown Music, RueBrown Music. And SoundCloud, same thing, /RueBrown Music. Facebook, RueBrown. Snapchat, not telling everybody that. But, follow me. Maybe we become friends, then maybe you can follow me on Snapchat, because I be in my kitchen on Snapchat. So
you be in the kitchen on Snapchat?
You can't give everybody all that.
I feel you.
Some of that's just for my friends.
I feel you. Yeah. Listen, Rue, I really appreciate you coming to the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Really dope energy, and I wish you much success. Anything that we can do here at the Wake Up, don't hesitate. As soon as you get a record, just be like, yo, Bcooper, I got this record. I need for you to start playing it. My motto is, once you sit on this, or you sit with me and we have conversations, your music goes in rotation. DJ Ty always plays music. He's a young guy, but he loves this type of music. Yeah. So once again, I thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna end out with Break.
Okay.
We're gonna
play it again. Play that again.
Really
Shout out to Jax Landry on the production.
Hey, later, y'all. We'll be right back.